Hey, Dick. Oh, okay. I'm just trying to see how far this lag is, or how much time there is between the actual stream and when the. I guess we'll see. Once we start going, because we're here, basically, right where we need to be, right where we left off for Pandemonium here. So let's just enter Pandemonium. The world unsundered Pandemonium. Now, I remember that there was we just kind of discovered this place. I cannot say for sure what awaits us. Let us make ready for the worst, and we shall not be taken by surprise. Okay. What's... Oh, that's the cages swing. I'm like, what the fuck is moving on the ground? It's like, oh, it's the shadows. Got it. Alright, so I guess all we have left to do is to enter Asphodelos. It's a raid, right? Yeah. So let's just join queue. And hopefully the wait isn't too long. I would think it would be pretty quick, right? It's the newest raid series. I wouldn't be surprised if people are grinding it. Oh well, that's I'm not sure what I should be doing at this point, because I don't want to be doing other missions. Can I go further this way? What's over here? So I can go further this way. Ooh, spooky. Got some Hydra-looking people. Oh, I've already gotten in queue. So unfortunately, yeah, I think I'm good. I'll just solo queue for these for now, unless you have a level 90 healer or tank roll. The delay's about 2 minutes. Okay. Good to know, good to know. What to do, what to do. Sure, how about we do this one? Spend over 1,000 gil in transportation costs. Which way do I want to go? Yeah, I figured. I don't keep tabs 100% on what classes you're doing, but yeah, I was pretty sure that you didn't have a 90. That's alright though. I'll just solo queue. Wait, what's... Loving Ways Darlings? What's Loving Ways Darlings? Interesting. This place is weird. Mushrooms. It just looks like... It looks like Nausicaa shit. Weird. Alright, we got poo-poo now. I SB with my little eye, no dashingly defective gentleman. He can't have made it that far on foot. Why don't we try searching the immediate area? Scan the horizon, that kind of thing. Then I suggest we split up so we can cover more ground. Nashu, Ira, and I will investigate to the west. Right, I'll take these other two and head east. Splitting the party again, and you're leaving me with the aliens? That's right, he's a weird... He hates aliens. He's xenophobic. Sure, let's go with that. Oh, relax, Bright Eyes. We'll have a nice chat, and I can disabuse you of all those strange conspiratorial notions. Oh, and we can get to know our new friend here. Come on, Delian. Go. There you go. Good job. Let us be on our way as well. With Aya in the van, if you please. Nashu and Hildebrand are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. Cool. Let's see. So there's a talking point over here. Let's see if we can go there. Oh boy, I bet they're... I wonder what they're gonna say about the giant fucking light show in front of us. Discuss the Cradle of Darkness. Behold the sublime vista. 'Tis as if the moon herself breathed beneath our feet. Oh, look down there. They have their very own hot springs. My dear Nashu, what you are observing is no hot spring, but a natural reservoir of ceruleum, with such a rich resource to hand, it is no wonder they can afford these palatial residences. Is that what you think? I'm glad you're here to educate me, Inspector. I was about to take a quick soak. What do you want to say? Oh, look down there. They have their very own hot spring. Okay. Cool, so they just bounce off each other. Interesting. Let us, find whatever it is they need us to find in here. Search for clues. So it seems there's multiple. Around here. Oh, there's one thing. Hammer-struck thinker. Hammer-struck. Interesting. A goldsmithing hammer is lodged in the thinker's carcass. Oh no! It appears to have been dealt a single swift killing blow. The bugs the bugs grow big up here, don't they? This hammer surely cannot be. Nay, it does not bear thinking about. What's Godbird doing up here? Come along, nothing to see here. Oh fuck, how do I get over there now? I gotta go all the way up north. I can't get in a vehicle. God, I wish I could just pull out the car and just be like, hey everybody, get in. But no, we have to run. We have to sprint all the way the fuck up there. Come on. At least they can keep up with me, though. That's pretty cool. It's not like one of those things where it's just like, oh, they're slower, or they're faster than your walking speed, but they're slower than your full run speed. That shit's stupid. Oh, fuck. That would be nice to have followers hop in the car or wail. Yeah. I mean, I understand why they don't do it. I don't think there's any point in the story where you can just come across, like, multi-person mounts. So, like, it'll be limiting for people who don't have those mounts. So I get it. But still, it's like making it unnecessarily difficult. Discuss the starry sky. What a dazzling display of stars. Not a single cloud in sight. In fact, I've never seen the night sky so clearly. Now that you mention it, it's been nighttime the entire time I've been here. How much longer until dawn breaks, do you think? That's unfortunate. Alright, let's see. There's something over here. A hammer-struck moose. Is there actually a hammer in there? There is! God, that thing looks like it's in pain. Another goldsmithing hammer, another killing blow that bespeaks unparalleled strength. Oh, it looks like he's yawning! The hammer stuck in his head spoils the effect, though. He cannot be here. Why would he be here? That's a goldsmithing tool, isn't it? It does look awfully familiar. And yet completely unrelated to our case. Moving on, people, moving on. Good old Big Daddy Godbert is in the house. He's here. I see the sparklies just up this edge here. Trail of fancy footprints. A set of gentlemanly tracks leads to the northwest. Aha! In the sand, in the snow, or in a half-ilm of moon dust, I'd recognize those fancy footprints anywhere. They're a perfect copy of mine. Our fugitive imposter must be just up ahead. Oh boy. See, now that we're in a cutscene, the queue is probably gonna pop. I sense a gentlemanly presence. He is close. Very close. No clones to the northeastern quadrant that we could see. There's the UFO. That's clever! Mr. Poo-Poo can scout for us from the air. Where are you going? Ah, I found me! Oh, what's wrong? Isn't that how it always is with queues? Yeah, it is. Why? Why did I flee? He seems sad, downcast, very uninspector-like. A flawed creation, to be sure. Such negative emotions would never mar the heart of a true Manderville man. Uh-huh. It's always funny how Ira and Nashu are like the only two people that are actually just like in it. They understand. They get it. Oh shit. Oh shit. He is here. Big Daddy Godbert. Is Mama here? Oh no. He's lost it. Praise Thal for his patience. 'Twould seem my beloved Hildy has been awoken from his unnatural slumber. Wait. Don't just keep walking away from that. There's no way. Oh, come on! Alright. We're gonna have to wait to finish this cutscene. Unfortunately. Abandoning my gentleman comrades to save myself, my pride in worse tatters than my maltreated wardrobe. We got one DPS still not joining. Okay, there we go. Man, I was... make sure to communicate that I'm a first timer. I'll save them. I must. Whoa. What the fuck? This appears to be one of the warders we seek, but I'm afraid he's in no state to answer questions. That's a cool entrance. That's really fucking cool. Warder of the Condemned, Eric Thonios. Okay. Cool. Alright, I gotta remember my level 90 circulation now. Okay. Alright, I think I saw what the pattern was there. Things chain around on the side that he attacks. Okay. I'm like, wait, it's following me. It's like, no, wait, no, it's not. Drag them onto the depths, oh chains. Okay. This side. Oh shit. I don't know what I just pressed. Be assailed by ice and flame. I don't know. What am I doing? Okay. Whoa. Oh! So... am I supposed to go to the opposite? Whoa. I cannot allow you to run free. Try to see... this one? Okay. I'm very much confused. Oh good, I was able to get here in time to renew my dots, multiple. Okay, I still don't understand how to tell which one to avoid. You feel an overwhelming heat. Alright. Okay, cool. Okay. Alright, so you gotta go in the opposites. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this. This isn't that bad. This is fun. Ooh, there we go. So he's the warden. So he's just the entrance. Poor guy. Okay. Jesus, what the fuck? I guess I'm getting all of them. Oh, jeez. I need to clear out my inventory then. Jeez. Alright, Themis, what do you have to say? Themis Abemus? That was a thrilling display, and if I may be so vaunting, the warriors I spun from your ether fought even more splendidly than I had anticipated. I suppose they were cut from excellent cloth after all. We should wait until this man regains his senses. He wears the robes of a warder, and I would be very curious to know what drove him to attack us sight unseen. I'm very curious as well. Ira, he stirs. Hello, redhead. Eric Thonios. What came over me? It's coming back to me. My mind was filled with a storm of desperation, anger. I leapt at you, though I knew not of your intentions. Pray accept my apologies, and my thanks. Had you not knocked some sense back into me, I may have fallen upon someone less capable of defending themselves. That's alright, you can use those to get better gear, you'll need it for the Savage Raids. Oh shit, you want me to do the Savage Raids? I am Eric Thonios, a warder of Asphodelos, Pandemonium's highest layer, in the place we're in now. One must wonder why you were so desperate to keep us out. What is happening in Pandemonium? Oof, that's some dark shadows on your face. The creations we interred within Asphodelos have been set free, and stalk its halls to no end but violence. That is Not good, to say the least. Has this ever happened before? No, never. Each level of Pandemonium is under the charge of a keyword, who keeps strict control over the most minute aspects of their domain. They're selected with great care, and their loyalty to Master La Habrea is absolute. Master La Habrea? Yet something has gone terribly wrong. Try as we might to hold the line, the chaos within is overwhelming. I hardly realized that I had become separated from my colleagues. I remember a chorus of whispers assailing my senses, and afterwards only flashes of rage and fury. Then blackness, from which I awoke to find that whatever had overcome me was gone. Later, I haven't done them yet. I'm collecting better gear slowly. Okay. I see. Your senses may have been muddled by magics that affect the mind. Perhaps the selfsame ones that saw you separated from the other warders. Whatever had taken a hold of me, I thank you for releasing me from its clutches. That you've come here from the surface must mean some word of our plight has reached the outside world. If you know anything that may help, pray tell. Alright. Horror among horrors. So Pandemonium's protections are indeed being dismantled from within. By the same individual, or individuals, that released its captives and set them upon you, no doubt. Such knowledge avails us little, however, if we cannot ascertain their identity. Themis, was it? You said you worked for an organization under the auspices of the Convocation. Were they to receive word of what has transpired here? What measures would they take? Doubtless they would consider this place to be a lost cause. Pandemonium's ties to the outside world would be severed, or perhaps it would be wiped from existence entirely. Oh, Jesus. I doubt that's something that we want to do. As I thought, were the creatures to escape into the outside world, there would be untold carnage. The words of La Habrea would never risk that, despite that what value the research subjects may hold. All the more reason to work with haste. If we can't expect further help, then it falls upon me to save the others. I'll not leave them behind. You would go alone. I won't leave the warders to face certain doom. I know they fight for survival even now. They wouldn't abandon their duty. They would see the creatures return to their cells at all costs. And so I must do the same. Themis, I know the request I'm about to make of you is a monumental one, but please, say not a word of this to the Convocation until I've been given a chance to set things right. Forgive my rudeness, Erechthonios, but my decision cannot be swayed by emotion. You would only be consigning yourself to an early death. Strength of resolve alone cannot win the face of overwhelming odds. That being said, our investigation has only just begun, and we would be remiss to turn back ere we've made an exhaustive survey. So, for the time being, there's slightly more than resolve to rely upon. Well, let's go investigate some more. Oh, shit, 2 likes. Thanks, guys. I knew you would be all too eager to join us. Each moment since you fell from the skies has been more interesting than the last. More and more you remind me of my dear friend, which goes some way toward encouraging me that this matter will yet reach a satisfactory conclusion. So, you agree to help? For the moment, our goals align. The protective magics of Pandemonium yet hold, so for the moment, time is in our favor. Let us proceed upon the course you and Ira have set us upon. Pleasure to be of assistance. Themis and Ira. Yes? Thank you. The warders owe you a great debt already. We should be glad to have someone familiar with Pandemonium's halls by our side. A party of 3 is ever so much more entertaining than a pair of 2. Hey! I'm offended! Now, let us turn our attention to rescuing your colleagues. Perhaps it would be wise to approach the gates in case any have followed you out. Alright. Which, that one. Direct hit. Sure, let's go with that. Seems our investigation will be quite the ordeal after all. Still, I find it hard to believe that La Habrea knows naught of what has transpired here. Whoever the mastermind of this crisis is, they do not lack for power and cunning. Alright, under the surface. Erichthonios is peering into the depths of Pandemonium. Not a sound can be heard from within, which means neither creature nor warder has made it this far. We should begin forming a plan to save them at once. Forgive me if I misunderstand, but do you mean to rescue the warders and creations both? Naturally. Naturally. Although they may be dangerous, they're valuable research subjects. I wouldn't see our labor, our untold hours of study go to waste. I dare say La Habrea would smile to hear you say such things. That is, if we had cause to report this incident to him. Smile? I'm not sure his face is capable of such warmth. Ah, so you've met him before. I was under the impression he rarely visited Pandemonium. I have, yes. My mentor was the previous head of this facility, that is to say, La Habrea's predecessor in the position of Chief Keyward. You'll need to get the augmented lunar gear set from Razat Han before doing Savage, though. The Purgatory set looks sick. I'm aiming for Abysso's set, which is the upgraded version of the Purgatory. Okay, cool. Her name was Athena, and she was a researcher with the words. 'Twas she who appointed me to this position, in fact. I see. I did not know there was a chief keyword before La Habrea. Your motivation to save your research subjects is not entirely driven by duty to the words, then. You wish also to preserve the work of your mentor. You've the right of it. I'm lacking in ideas of how to go about that, however. I'm a mere warder, and cannot wield interment magics. Interment? Interment. Ah, but of course I can hardly expect you to be versed in the magics we use here. If you recall, during our battle earlier, I bound you in ethereal shackles. Interment is more refined and powerful magic based on the same principles. While both are used to keep our subjects docile, only the keyword of each tier is permitted to use interment. Even if I were allowed, I lack the aptitude to use the spell to any notable effect. Fascinating. I have some knowledge of these forms of spellcraft, actually. La Habrea himself established their foundation, if I recall. While shackles are meant to bind an object in place for a short time, interment freezes the very space around it for as long as the caster wills. Indeed. While the illusory beings you summoned in our fight suggested as much, I see your knowledge of magic is vast. Perhaps you've already mastered the art of interment, and I've been lecturing you like a child all this time. I am afraid my knowledge ends there. I have not the precise understanding of how the invocations interact with natural laws that would be needed to cast said spells with any consistency. While I consider myself well versed in various magics, I would be ill-advised to assume the duties of Key Ward without instruction. That being said, if I were to learn more of Interment and its inner workings, perhaps... Leave the fighting to me, you two can figure out the rest. I don't know anything about this Interment magic, I'm just a bard. I dare say we can do just that. Ericthonios, you implied that what prevented you from performing Interment was a lack of magical capacity. What if I supplemented your power with my own? Would the spell succeed then? I cannot say for certain. I've never heard of such a thing being done. I believe it may be in our best recourse, that is. Of course, assuming you can perform the initial rites and incantations flawlessly. Even the smallest misstep and we would have to start over. You needn't worry about that. I've seen the spells cast so many times that their emotions have been burned into my memory. I won't disappoint. Very well, let us work out the specifics afterwards. Once we do, we can test out our methods on one of the escaped creatures, though I suppose there is the matter of finding one. It would be foolish to rush in blindly, lest we find ourselves surrounded with naught but an untested stratagem at our disposal. Nay, I would prefer to engage a single creature that Ira could dispatch on his own if the spell were to go awry. I agree, and I may have an idea in that regard. I recall seeing the hippocampus wandering the waterways during my flight. Perhaps it's still there. Few of the subjects housed within Asphodelos are fond of water, and I believe we'll be able to engage the beast without fear of unwanted guests. Cool, let's do that. Let's do an experiment here. And then that shall be our first target. Or perhaps subject is a better term. Before we commence with the Interment magics, the creature should be weakened to a sufficient degree. I believe I can trust you with that task. Sounds good to me. As dependable as ever. Once you have given it through a thorough trouncing, we shall bind this hippocampus with the Key Ward's magic. Until then, my illusions shall fight by your side. The hippocampus will be alone, but it's a daunting opponent nonetheless. This magic warps the environment around it, and it will be at home amidst the waterways. Steel yourself for a fight. Cool. So this must be the next dungeon. Oh shit! 3 lakes! Fuck yeah! The second circle now accessible. Cool. Alright. Let's, join queue. Actually, nope. Withdraw. And join in some friends here. There we go. Let's, now I'll sign in to the second circle. Oh shit! I don't even have time to... Oh fuck. Oh, come on. Come on. This shit's getting annoying. One more DPS. Come on. There we go. All right. Oh. Whoa! I like how Ira's just, like, releasing the magic. Just play songs and get procs. Easy. Cool. And don't stand in the water. Got it. Oh shit. We got some lewdness up in the Oops. That was weird. I couldn't quite see what the mark was. Its head and body are at odds. Interesting. Oh god. Whoa, fat finger. I don't understand what's going on here. I'll just follow everybody else. The sluices are beginning to overflow. Okay. Oh! Shit. Okay, this is interesting. Over here? Okay, cool. I'm not even learning. That was just a fucking bald-faced guess. Okay, come on. Oh shit, I died! Fuck! I can't believe that's the first time I died though, right at the end of the fight. Ah, shit. Really? That's really fucking cool. So wait, are we just playing Pokemon here? Like... like, we're just out here collecting monsters. Am I getting everything? Cool. Totally Pokemon. Yeah, I figured. I knew that you were no mere mercenary, but to make such clean work of the hippocampus, seasoned fighters scarcely have occasion to visit Pandemonium, let alone display their skills. Mastery takes all forms, indeed. Needless to say, our plan worked to perfection, in no small part thanks to you two. Themis's power is more than enough to complete the interment. Spellcasting was never my strong suit, but that almost made me feel like a proper Magos. Truly, having seen your abilities firsthand in your fight with Ira, I beg to disagree. Shackles is the one exception, and 'tis only because I've been forced to practice it since I was but a small child. Other magics leave me feeling completely out of my depth. Regardless, it seems luck is on my side to guide me to you. May we prove the impossible possible after all. Cool. Let's just keep going with the direct hit materia. Oh shit, did I decline? Fuck. There we go. Complete. Alright, let's keep going here. The Fires of Creation. Themis is pondering the road ahead. While our success in sealing away the hippocampus is certainly heartening, the fact that we have yet to see any other warders concerns me. The key ward of Asphodelos is nothing if not cautious. Doubtless he has gathered what warders he could and retreated to a safe area. Let us hope so. It occurs to me that I know little of the key wards besides their magical prowess. Is there aught more you can share? Ooh, damn. Ericthone, of course, a man named Hesperos is in charge of Asphodelos. Not only does he have thorough knowledge of the creatures here, but he takes great pains to be a mentor to each of the warders under his charge. He looks like a vampire. He has done much to ensure that I flourished here, in spite of my ineptitude at magic, and I've always known him to be the sort of man who faces difficult decisions with unwavering composure. Furthermore, key wards are not only masters of interment, they can also bend the hallways of Pandemonium to their will with creation magics. Excuse me. With all that in mind, I am certain that so long as Hesperos guides them, the other warders are safe. I can see why absolute control over the environs is imperative. We had faced the hippocampus upon arid sands instead of the waterways. I suspect the battle would have ended much more quickly. In any case, if this Hesperos is capable and caring as you say, we would do well to seek him out as soon as we can. He has not taken your colleagues to a secure location. The safest place would be the innermost circle of Asphodelos. From there they could flee to Abyssos if hard pressed. Even should they have sought safe haven within the other circles, if we make for the fourth, we ought to encounter them on the way. Indeed, and we shall gain a comprehensive understanding of the situation within Asphodelos, which will be essential in determining whether we ought to continue down to Abyssos. Which we do, because that's the name of the next ring. The rub, of course, is that I myself possess no power to bend the circles to my will. Instead, we must proceed through the central corridor, which was barred by the Phoenix last... Phoenix? The Phoenix, last I checked. Phoenix. I have heard that name before. A fiery bird with life eternal. You mean the Phoenix? Beyond unquenchable brilliance, the perfected concept boasts nigh boundless restorative powers, if I recall. Truly an exemplary feat of creation magics. Perfection is ever built on the back of failure, however, and La Habrea suffered countless missteps during his experiments. And he was hardly the only one. This Phoenix will be but one of many attempts at the concept gone awry. Aye, far from evoking wonder, our Phoenix is a creature of fury and wrath, and seeks only to turn the world to ash. Thus was it confined within Pandemonium. Development of the concept continued elsewhere, but as the moons turned, more and more researchers abandoned the project as an impossibility, save for La Habrea and his words. When I received word that at long last La Habrea had succeeded where so many others had failed, I was nearly overcome. Pray tell, how did the warders of Pandemonium celebrate their master's accomplishment? I don't believe we did. The research of the words of La Habrea was little consequence to our work here, save for those rare times it charges us with a new specimen. Truth be told, I don't remember anyone making note of the occasion. Yikes. At least a little cause for celebration. But enough reminiscing. We must make ready to confront this Phoenix. While it's possible that it flew off to some other wing of Pandemonium, we would make that assumption at our own peril. Better to assume that we'll need to bring Asphodelos' most unruly subject to heel. I certainly see no reason to delay. The Phoenix's power over flame will avail it far less in a barren corridor than elsewhere, so it may well serve us to subdue it sooner rather than later. Sounds good to me. God damn, I just realized how much those boots accentuate Ira's calves. Interesting. What are we looking at over here? It's a big frosted window. Oh shit, there it is. Oh. Interesting. That was Hesperos, right? What? That's final boss shit. We're not dealing with that now. Now we're back where we started. It seems whoever is behind this can alter the space around us at will. We face an uphill battle. Impossible. If those were creation magics at work, then that means... Let us confront that reality after we have conquered the enemy in front of us. Every drop of our focus shall be required if we are to inter the Phoenix. They are all final bosses, XD. Sure, yeah, you're right. The third circle now accessible. Let's see if we're just as lucky with this thing. See if we're able to do anything. Just gonna check my messages on my phone here. Wait till the cage Pokemon. Okay. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. These raids are totally the Dance Dance Revolution raids. Okay, cool. Oh shit, 4 likes. Thank you, everybody. Shit. Do I have to go pick him up again? Or are they waiting for me where I left them? I have to be accompanied by them. Fuck, I gotta go pick them up again. Shit! And time to summon these creations again. Why is every single Hrothgar I've been seeing lately absolutes, like, they're in they're the most scantily clad characters in the game right now. Whoa. Whoa. I don't like that. God damn. Ah, shit. Help. Oh, shit. Okay. That's easy enough. Oh! That's fucking cool. I like that. Best leave the Hildy quest alone for now. Probably. Shit. God damn it. Let me get a drink of fucking coffee before you raise me. Thank you. Ah, come on, let me put my dots back up. There we go. This fight's taking a while. I think we're doing pretty good, though. Ah! God damn it. Got a Vuln stack. Ah! Shit. People in chat, my man, why won't you keep him center? You take it then. Come on, we're so close. Come on, come on, come on! There we go. And once again, the two twinks are doing it. They're doing it well. They're capturing them Pokemans. Cool. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da, yay! There you go, man gator. I guess I'm just getting everything. Leave the bottoms alone. They didn't do anything wrong. Hey, I'm not saying that they're bottoms. I'm saying that they're twinks. Alright. With that, the Phoenix is shackled once more. However, there is yet the matter of this arena. What do you think of this, Themis? As you've told us, there is but one person in Asphodelos with the ability and authority to wield such magics. Though fortunately, it appears he has saved us the trouble of finding him. A contemptible display, as befits an inferior specimen. Even so, I expected it would at least delay your advance. Imagine my surprise when I saw the chains of interment drag the Phoenix back to its cage. Either the bird is even more of a failure than its creators cared to admit, or you are no means trespassers. I had hoped our suspicions were misplaced, but alas. Damn, he a big boy! Keyword Hesperos, why? Why have you brought such chaos to your beloved Pandemonium? Pandemonium. Pitiless, impenetrable, and utterly steadfast. Unlike those charged with its keeping. What has possessed you? I don't understand! Oh, Erechthonios. Must you pester me with these inane questions? Think for yourself. Surely you can muster a theory or two with that dim wit of yours. Then again, you've never been one for insight. Why Master La Habrea suffers your mediocrity, I shall never understand. Alright, them's fuck you eyes. Just fuck you. You may look like him, but you're not the Hesperos I know. Something has warped you too from the inside out. The keyword I knew had compassion for all those under his charge, be they clad in robes or shackled in chains. Was that all a farce? Did you hide your contempt for us all these years? Those who are content to merely glimpse the water's surface are doomed to be dragged into its depths. You prove my opinion of you with every word. My mind is clearer than it has ever been. Even now, seeing you feebly grasp for answers makes the bile rise in my throat. Such wasted potential! To be son of Master La Habrea, yet no more skilled with magic than a newborn babe. Hey, so you're La Habrea's kid, huh? But of course, it's always about La Habrea. Silence! You are not worthy to utter his name. Bite my tongue, why not? For once be grateful to witness a feat beyond your meager abilities. Beyond your shallow reckoning, I have slipped the surly bonds of mortality. I have become one with our mythic creations and rid myself of imperfections. I stand upon the threshold of godhood. As a Hemethios shall I serve Master La Habrea, ever faithful, unto the end of days. Wait, we're the Pokemon now. Where is he sending us? And he shall require no other. I think not. Damn, Phoebus is badass. Are you so blinded by arrogance that you have lost sight of what it means to serve? Erechthonios is more capable than you could ever know. It was thanks to his instruction that I was able to master the art of interment, both how to wield it and how to break free of it. Ira, let us quit this place. Whatever poison has corrupted Hesperos' mind, it is plain that his power far eclipses our own. We must have time to gather our strength. Flashbang! Huh. Weaklings though they may be, it takes a singular aptitude to master interment so quickly, to say nothing of how swiftly that familiar laid low the Phoenix. Regardless, their noble aims will be their undoing. Will they fritter away their strength in calming the beasts of Asphodelos, I continue my work. Even should they survive long enough to reach the heart of my domain, naught shall await them but doom. I eagerly await your arrival, Erechthonios. Even dullards have their uses. I like this guy. Interesting. My darkest suspicions have been realized. We face the keyword of Asphodelos himself. More than that revelation, however, Erechthonios worries me. He loved Hesperos for his compassion, but received naught but scorn from whatever that keyword has become. He has said little since our return. I only hope that the shock of recent events does not prove to be a death knell for his resolve. Yeah. Let's go with that one. Let's go check with how Erechthonios is doing. Please, leave me be. Buddy. Buddy. You good? You okay, buddy? Who wards the warders? Themis would offer what comfort he can to Erechthonios. Much as I am loath to disturb Erechthonios so soon after what just occurred, I am afraid circumstances do not afford us the luxury of time. Perhaps it will do him well to speak about recent events concerning both the keyword and his father. That's right, I completely forgot that was the case. Oh, now we can bug him. Hey, bud. The creation of the ward which surrounds Pandemonium was an astounding feat of magical prowess, a feat accomplished by none other than La Habrea. That both my father and I can bind others in chains is perhaps the only thing that we have in common. Ah, so it's true. I'm La Habrea's son, bereft of his talent for magics or his brilliant mind, but his son nonetheless. Surely this doesn't come entirely as a surprise to you. Nay, I had an inkling when you said you had practiced ethereal shackles since childhood. Assuming you haven't been employed here quite that long, it indicates some long-held connection with La Habrea. 'Twas La Habrea that taught me how to cast ethereal shackles, but that was it. My further education was overseen by the words of La Habrea, more specifically my mother, who was a researcher there. You speak of Athena, chief keyword before La Habrea. She is your mother, yes? How astute. I can see now why you were chosen to lead this investigation. You've the right of it. Athena was my mother, and it was she who invited me to join her here. La Habrea had nothing to do with it. I see there is little love lost between you two. What I cannot see is why La Habrea was appointed Chief Keyword when another was already in place. Was in place. My mother is no longer with us. And La Habrea was all too eager to assume her responsibilities, with nary a moment spared to mourn her. What love do I owe him now when he offered not one drop of compassion then? Ah, I see. She is no longer with us. An expression to convey the end of a life. I have known only the public face of La Habrea. While he is lauded for his ability to maintain composure in the face of unnerving circumstances, I admit that oft he comes across as cold. Apologies, but can we speak of something else? This topic isn't an easy one for me to discuss. Of course. There are more pressing matters at hand, after all. Namely, how to deal with Hesperos. Okay, well shit. Alright, so you're just gonna go from like, alright, let's talk about how shitty your family life was, to, okay, how about your mentor that just fucking backstabbed you? That ought to be an easier conversation. Themis, you bitch! Let this man grieve for a little bit. We have yet to see the other warders. Judging by what we know, we can surmise that Hesperos has confined them somewhere beyond our grasp. And now that he is aware of our presence, he will be preparing for our next encounter. We cannot expect to face him on equal footing. Quite the opposite, in fact. Every moment we spend chasing after the creations is another moment Hesperos can contrive another advantage for himself. The wisest course would be to find him first and foremost. Sounds good to me. Shit, that's 5 likes. Thanks, guys. He said that he has become one with the creations. Perhaps that means he is vulnerable to the interment. In theory, that should be possible. However, is it enough to merely to confine him, after all he has done? I need to know why. I need to know what drove him to forsake everything he's worked for. Was it all truly so that he could serve his master? To my mind, he's merely put La Habrea's own work at risk in trade for some nebulous power. La Habrea is the chief keyword of Pandemonium. How would throwing it into disarray win his favor? It doesn't make any sense. I share your curiosity, but we must consider that our enemy has us at a disadvantage in every sense. What do you think? Should we seek to put him in fetters, or would it be too dangerous to allow him quarter? If you fail to confine him, I can always strike him down. Daring as ever, I see. I know not which trials you have faced in your past, but to see you so certain is all the convincing I need. Very well, let us try Erechthonios' plan. Thank you, Ira. I believe I can shed some light on the nature of our foe. When Hesperos spoke with us, I noticed he bore the telltale fangs of the Vricolakus, a beast which feeds off the ether of its prey. Likely that is the creation Hesperos merged his essence with. So he is the vampire. Great! And we know all too well that he can change the environment around himself at will. The battle will not be an easy one, but I believe in our victory. Alright. The fourth circle now accessible. Alright. We're gonna cap this shit off today, but first, I need to go use the bathroom. So let's There we go. It's been a while since I've done this. There we go. I'll be right back. Hello, hello, hello. We are back. And let's get into the fourth circle here. I do want to see where to get the things. Rods at Han. I'm interested to see where the item shop is to get the good gear. It'd probably be in the shops, right? Maybe here? Where is the shop to get my good things? Da da da. Do I have to go expanding the House of Splendors? Tier melder, vendor. Script exchange, that's not it. Merchant. Collectible appraiser. Look for your dot? Okay. Alright. It's to the left. Oh, interesting. Over here. Okay. Armor. Oh shit, I can buy some things. Alright. Mask of Aiming. Mail of Aiming. Okay, that's all I can afford for now. Let me just fix this gear. Where is the closest? Mender's over this way. Hello, Atapa. Fix my gear. Oh, that shit looks great, actually. So I need... You need the items dropped from the raids for weapon stuff. Oh, okay. So I need Radiant Twine. This shit looks great, though. Like, the fuck? The pants and the boots don't match. But I guess I'm just gonna have to grind some more for those. Okay. That I can do, though. Discal Tombstone. What a weird item description. Surprisingly small means of storing knowledge, this style of tombstone never truly caught on amongst the Allagans, due to the ease of accidentally dropping, pulverizing, or mistaking the discs for sweets. Do 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 ba ba ba. Interesting. Got all kinds of like crafting stuff here. Oh shit. This gear's way better. But I need to grind a bunch of what's it called? Causality? There's a cap on the causality of 450 a week. Oh, gotcha. Can take you to the Pandemonium stall once you're done? Okay. Take me. Okay. Pandemonium Relic Exchange. Okay, that's not it. So it must be the second one. So these are a little worse than what I have now. But I can get I can get Discal Tombstones by getting Unsung Blades. Whoa. Hemithos Hesperos. All right. Ooh, nice new Primals track. Fuck yeah. Hello. Are we supposed to get on that thing? No? Whoa, what? I'm confused. Oh, shit. Interesting. 3 different areas? I don't know if we're supposed to be avoiding that stuff. So that thing's spewing. Again, not sure how that works. That took out half the team, though. Luckily, both the fucking healers made it. Only the DPSs got sunk. I really have very little clue how this fight works. Not a healer? Okay, interesting. So that's a proximity AoE, okay. Ah, fuck! Shit. Okay. I like that mechanic, though. Makes it very easy. Okay. Behold the genius of my design. No, thank you! I'm good. What? That's bullshit. That's dumb. This is more frustrating than anything. How are we supposed to get far enough away from that? Because that's just not enough time. Jesus fucking Christ! What that fucking achievement could be worse? I didn't really have much fun with that fight at all. To be honest, that wasn't a lot of fun for me. Oh fuck, I got it! Sure, we'll go with Yogurtus Maximus. Cool. I just know that when I'm since I got the minion already, I'm not gonna do this on roulette. Or when I grind for items. Now, Themis, we end this here. He's not dead, is he? Is he gonna escape? Fools! I will not be put in chains! Damn, he didn't even have to punch the ground or anything. To think that I would fall before one such as you. Perhaps I should have treated you as more than a mere nuisance. Despite your victory, you shall never have the knowledge you seek. The secrets of my transformation, the secrets of my deception, they shall return to the star with me. You are wasting your breath, Hesperos. We have the upper hand now. Surely you can see that. Yes, yes. My repertoire is not exhausted yet, however. Although I have failed, my end shall be on my terms. Damn! He went straight seppuku on our ass. I remain loyal to my very last. Come what may, I die with dignity. Alright, and he just kind of fades from existence. Sure. That's satisfying. That's narratively satisfying. Gee, thanks, Square Enix. I'm guessing that it'll come back. It'll explain to us in time. How did your ambition lead you so astray, Hesperos? You were better than that. Your stars shone more brightly than any other in Pandemonium. You had Labrea's respect, his trust. What more did you seek? That you would forsake all that and sully your legacy besides. Yeah, no, he fucked himself over. He fucked himself over on that one. He became so blinded by his own desires that he lost sight of his duty. In the end, he lost everything, and his plans lie in tatters. I fail to see any dignity in that. Even so, I would have liked to know why he chose this path. Hesperos' infatuation with your father was his undoing. Perhaps he was jealous that fate had chosen you and not him to be Labrea's son. So terrible did this jealousy become that he sought verboten power. Power that La Habrea would be unable to ignore. How does a pursuit for respect warp one's heart so? How does infatuation with one person turn into contempt for everyone else? I've never heard of such a thing. It happens, but that doesn't mean it's right. I see. I admit I cannot find it vexing, but perhaps that signifies not for my own capacity for bitterness. I do understand what it is to have a beacon to follow in dark times, a person you trust to guide you true. How it is to desperately wish their light would fall upon you again. But we have spent enough time assuming the intentions of the departed. There are the living to consider. We must find the other warders and round up the remaining creations forthwith. Of that at least we can be certain. I believe I can be of help in that matter. The influence of Hesperos' magic is fading throughout Asphodelos. Now is the perfect opportunity to seize control of the facilities and restore things to their original state. Seize control? Can you really do that? Can you really do that? I have a feeling he's not telling us everything. What? What is this presence? Erechthonios. What lies beyond that threshold? That's the passage which connects Asphodelos to Abyssos. Why? Be on your guard, you two. Now that Asphodelos is free of obstructions, I can more easily sense disturbances in the lower levels. Something stirs in Abyssos. Scary, damn. Oh, hello. A warding sigil? How? Let us return to the gates for now. I should like to appraise the situation from there. Needless to say, our investigation is far from over. Alrighty, cool. Although we have defeated Hesperos, it appears we have but scratched the surface of Pandemonium's troubles. My head is still swimming with questions. Could this mean that Hesperos wasn't actually behind this? It is a stark possibility, yes. The root of this crisis may lie somewhere much deeper than even Abyssos. When we first encountered you, you said the memories of your escape were vague and that your senses were muddled. I believe this was more than the result of a panicked mind. You were made to feel this way by a powerful magical influence. It is possible that the same magic could have poisoned Hesperos' heart, twisting his affection for La Habrea into a burning obsession. Then, in his altered state, he was made an offer of power he could not refuse. Wait, are you suggesting that someone else turned Hesperos into that thing? If so, it stands to reason that they wouldn't stop at him. Indeed, our mysterious mastermind does not lack for subjects for his experiments, for more potential Hemethioi. Interesting. If what you're saying is true, then my colleagues, they're doomed to share the same fate as Hesperos. Do not lose heart yet, Erechthonios. Hesperos challenged us alone, and that tells me that the process of his creation was a long and taxing one. If he was the first Hemethios, then the rest of the warders are likely still alive. However, much as I would like to hasten deeper into Pandemonium, the way forward is sealed off. We must focus our efforts on finding a way through. With the creation still having free reign of Asphodelos, that won't be easy. On the contrary, I yet retain control of these circles, and thus can wield intermittent magic within their halls at will. The creatures will pose no threat to us. Just like that, then nothing's stopping us from returning order to Asphodelos. Just so. I shall require your expertise to keep the peace after the subjects have been returned to their confinement, however. You are Asphodelos' sole remaining warder, after all. Truth be told, I did not expect this investigation to become so involved. Of course, I would like to resolve matters here without resorting to outside help, but... Do you mean to send a report to La Habrea? 'Tis too soon to say. Let us first find a way into Abyssos. It would be best to withhold our judgment until we have ascertained the whereabouts of the other warders, and the identity of the party responsible for their disappearance. Agreed. Even so, if it means saving even a single life within Pandemonium, then I'm not above asking La Habrea for help, should it come to that. Wait a second. So La Habrea is a title, right? And it's passed on from person to person. Was it La Habrea in the White Asian's outfit? I forget. Was La Habrea the White Asian? Let me just do a quick Google search. No, Elidibus was the one in the white outfit. And this guy, Themis, is directly working for the Convocation, it sounds like. So is Themis the future Elidibus? And the Elidibus that we run into later in the series, right? At least that's where I'm going with this. I think it is. I don't know, that's what I'm kind of theorizing right now, is that Themis eventually becomes one of the Convocation, and we actually run into him later. Maybe. I don't know. Recent discoveries certainly paint Hesperos' actions in a new light. The number of unknown elements in this investigation grows, and we must proceed forward with the utmost caution. To that end, Ericthonios and I shall remain here for the time being. Much as I enjoy your company, I do not believe we shall be needing protection so long as we remain in Asphodelos. You should take this time to rest. Surely you are weary, and there may be more battles ahead of us. Themis' burden may grow heavier in your absence, but he's shown that he's more than capable to bear it. Still, I would help wheresoever I'm able. All we've achieved so far has been thanks to you two, and I mean to repay the debt I owe. I don't know what use I can be outside of placating the creatures, but I'll find a way. Nonsense, you owe us nothing. It was thanks to your knowledge of the magics which govern this place that we were able to come this far. Elsewise, we would have likely succumbed to the Hippocampos' assault. Each of us has arrived at this dire pass by separate paths, but it is only by combining our respective expertise that we will reach the end of it and see Pandemonium saved. Thank you, Themis. Hesperos' words seem to have affected me more than I realize. Together we've come this far, and together we'll reach the end. I have no doubt we will. Even so, let us allow Ira his rest. Besides, you have someone awaiting a report on your progress, yes? I dare say your story will be much more than they ever imagined. Speak with Claudian and Aporia. Who am I reporting to? Spoilers? What do you mean spoilers? Sorry, Dick is typing to me in party chat here, so it says spoilers. What do you mean spoilers? We're in Endwalker stuff right now, dude. Am I spoiling anyone else, or is that just like a spoiler for myself? Am I digging too deep into this? Welcome, Ira. Back from the past. None worse for the wear, I see. So what did you find? So there is evil afoot in Pandemonium, an already ominous place. An already ominous place, I must say. Mythic beasts and missing warders. Truly, we are fortunate to see you return to us in one piece. It appears the voice Ira heard from the crystal spoke the truth. As for who left it behind and why, those are yet questions to be answered. Indeed, it could be someone who lived among the ancients, or it could be someone trying to avert a tragedy from the future. Much remains shrouded in mystery. Yet ilm by ilm we shall unveil that mystery, with the help of Ira, of course. By his actions was the fabric of the past reshaped, yet he returns to the same present he left. Which can only mean one thing, that his intervention in Pandemonium's crisis was but one of the countless building blocks of history upon which our present has been built. That's scary to think about. There is no telling what consequences would arise if we stop pursuing this matter now. Whatever plot is unraveling within Pandemonium, we must not let it reach its conclusion. If one of those creatures should escape, what ripples would carry forth to the future? They might wreak havoc upon the world of the ancients, and their despair would leave an indelible mark upon history's pages. That despair would only feed the terrible beast that arose during the final days. And the final days have already had a drastic effect on the eons that followed. If the scars it left were made even deeper, then we risk losing our present entirely. No pressure, no pressure. Whatever the cost, our connection with the future of Elpis must be preserved. I know I have asked much of you already, but can I count on you to continue your work in Pandemonium? Your tireless efforts are much appreciated. If there is aught we can do to ease your burden, you need only say the word. Speaking of which, might you return the crystal into our keeping? While we cannot accompany you to the past, perhaps something can be gained by researching it further. Sure. I'm spoiling things for myself? I'm just theorizing here, man. You don't have to tell me if I'm spoiling things for myself. Ah, it shines just as splendidly as the day we met. We shall begin work right away, but I cannot promise any meaningful results for some time. And as matters in Elpis seem to be in a similar state, I must ask that you rest. But before that, allow me to make an introduction. As our research moves into its critical stage, I found it only suitable to recruit another assistant. Melanie is an expert in armaments from throughout history, be they from the far-flung past or made in the most modern forges. Should you find aught of interest in your adventures, bring it here and she will be glad to offer her services. We know researchers in numerous fields would love to get their hands on artifacts from bygone eras, and would give you goods in return that should aid you in trials ahead. Furthermore, if you ever wish to peruse the records of events you have reported here, Nemgigi has been taking faithful and thorough notes. She is at your complete disposal. It's a pleasure to meet you, Nemgigi. I sense that we have embarked upon something monumental. Something that will dwarf all else I have accomplished in my many years of research. I can think of no greater honor nor reassurance than to have your capable assistance in this endeavor. If there is anything to be found that will contribute to your success, we shall find it. We shall not rest until we have unlocked the mysteries of this crystal, and you will be the first to know when we do. Squad! Oh shit, lots of options. Quick arm, quick tongue, battle dance, piety. Let's do battle dance. That sounds bardish. Where is this lady? There's an MGG. Pandemonium Relic Exchange. Oh, so this must be the same things as the other place. I don't know where I can find the Unsung Blade of Asphodelos, but I think for the time being, I will... get the full item set here. Oh shit. Oh, okay, I thought... Yeah, I got the aiming. Cool. Aiming. Aiming. I only have one of that item. Fuck! Fourth circle. Oh, that's where you get the item. Okay. I can only possess one of that item. Cool. Asphodelos Mythos 4. Copies of the same Asphodelos Mythos volumes can be traded for special gear. Oh, and that's how I get the Radiant Robberant, Radiant Twine, and Radiant Coating, too. Holy shit, this goes deep. How the fuck do I get these items? I'm gonna have to go deep into this. The stream's almost over, but... I got an Unsung Blade of Asphodelos. Oh, is this where it goes? Where the fuck does this go? Oh, it goes in my headgear place. Let's just... I'm sorry, discard. This gear doesn't look half bad, to be honest. Now I just have to go in to get enough for my pants, and then completely rearrange my my armory chest, because holy shit, that stuff's getting more cluttered than I expected. Okay. What do you have for me, Nemgigi? Allow me to thank you personally for your contributions to our research. Your stories of the ancients' creations have planted the seeds of a great many theories. Cannot wait for them to flourish. Oh, this must be how you unlock the Savage raids. Alright, well, I think with that, I'm actually going to end my stream here today. We got done with the Asphodelos raids, so that's pretty cool. I would like to say thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you for the 5 likes. That's a lot. I do appreciate it. And I do hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day, rest of the week, rest of the month, rest of the year, and of course a wonderfully great rest of your life. And I will see you all next time. This is K-Sawk signing out. Bye, everybody.